In the past few years, my team and I have helped generate over $12 million in revenue for our local service businesses through SEO. We've worked with over 100 local companies, contractors, electricians, remodelers, you name it. I have personally went through all of these campaigns looking at what actually moved the rankings and what actually got their phone ringing. And I put together the most important things that we found that worked in 2025. I'm going to be breaking each one of them down so that you can steal them and use them in your own business. Because in 2025, most local companies are leaving a ton of money on the table by getting these things wrong. If you don't know who I am, my name is Munir Al Safi. I am the co-founder of Vixel Studio. We do local SEO for businesses like yours to help you generate more money from your business through Google. So let's get straight into point number one, which is location pages for each service. And let me explain what I mean by this. So most businesses have one generic service page, and it's a huge missed opportunity. And if you're wondering what I mean, this is a sample plumbing page, and he has a services page, and in there he just lists all the different services that he has there. There's no page. You can't click into this and go into the specific page. What you need to be doing in this modern era of SEO is you need to create a dedicated page, every service and every city in your local area. So if you do roofing, you should do a roof repair Ottawa page. If you do deck installation, you should do deck installation Canada. Doing this allows you to rank for way more searches across your entire services and across your entire area. What ends up happening is each page ends up ranking for their own specific service and area, generating you leads 24/7. So this is an example of another plumber in the same area that is a good example. So if you look at their menu right here, they have page for almost every single service. You can click into this and it'll take you to the exact toilet repair service in their page. This is an example of a good plumber who has all the pages necessary. So if you look at his menu right here, you can go into plumbing and you can see every single service. He's made a specific page for it for the specific city, allowing him to have a much higher chance of ranking for toilet repair or any of these other ones like shower repair or bathroom faucet repair. So if I open up the good example on Ahrefs, I'm going to notice that they rank for a lot of keywords. They rank for 9,900 keywords, and a lot of them are for the general one, which is like plumber near me, but it's also for specific services. So like drain cleaning near me, they're ranking number 4. And it's because they have that drain cleaning page. Same thing for septic repair. And you can just go through and you can see so many different services that they rank for, like emergency repair, tankless water heater repair, which is like a big one. So you need to be making all these different pages. Whereas the first bad example I showed you, they only show up for Plumber Cornwall, which is the name of their city. They don't show up for any other services, meaning that they are missing out on a ton of leads. Because people who have like a broken kitchen faucet or something, they may not necessarily search for plumber. They may just search for kitchen faucet repair person. And in that case, that other person is gonna get the lead, not these guys. Point number 2 is you need to actually build those pages correctly. So one mistake I see people do all the time is they stuff the entire page with a bunch of text that nobody reads. What you need to do is you need to focus on above the fold. What I mean by above the fold is this first section right here. This first section is super important because I'd say around 90% of people will only look at this top section right here. So it's very crucial you put the very important details to know what you do and how to contact you. If you do stuff like remodeling work where your portfolio is super important, you need to put them very high up as well. So now you may be asking me, how do I put in all the important keywords in the page without stuffing it? And the answer is in the FAQ section. You'll see at the bottom of their page right here, they have a FAQ section where they say how much do toilet repairs cost, and they actually give the exact answer. And this allows them to have enough content to satisfy Google. And if they really want to make the page even cleaner, they could even have a collapsible version of it where you just click on this question, it reveals the answer, and that way it'll keep the page much cleaner. By the way, if you want to work with me personally and my team to do all of this for you, click the first link in the description below. You'll book a call with me and my team to help you build a roadmap to see how we can fix all of these for you and generate you a lot of money like all of our case studies right over here. We have plans starting from $1,000 to $3,000 plus per month. So if you can handle more work and you're looking to expand, book a call with us below. Point number 3 is only having one page per topic. And SEO terms, this is called avoiding keyword cannibalization. I know that's kind of a scary word, but I'm going to break it down very simply. Basically, the problem is that if you have 2 pages targeting the same keyword, Google will get confused about which one to rank, and often it'll rank neither. So let me give you an example. If I go back to the good plumbing page, you're going to see that they have a specific page for drain cleaning services. And if you look at the URL, it's superiorplumbing.ca/drain-cleaning. Now, some people think that I want to rank for drain cleaning, but I also want to rank for drain cleaning services or drain cleaner near me. And then what they'll do is they'll make 3 different pages with just slightly different variations of the same thing. This is really bad because you're giving Google many different pages for the same topic. And when you do that, you're going to confuse Google and Google won't know which one of the 3 to pick. You need to just give them one good page for that main topic. You need to think of each service as just a topic and just deliver Google your best page. If I was to search for something like drain cleaning Ottawa, you're going to see that all the pages are going to be slight variations, meaning that it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. This is a page and the URL is drain line cleaning. It's not exactly what I searched, but it's close enough and Google knows that. It's going to give me this page. Point number 4, and this is probably one of the biggest one, is you need to focus on quality backlinks in 2025, and this is a big one. We've worked on so many campaigns and we've seen time and time again that the best backlinks to your website are the ones that are locally related. If you don't know what a backlink is, it's basically just another website that has a link that points to your website. When this happens, Google vouches for your website a lot more because another website is vouching for you. This was an example of a landscaper that we were working with, and we got them featured on a local website that talked about the best landscapers in the city. And then within just a few days, like not even like a week, all of their keywords went up. So you can see these were all the specific pages that we made, like retaining walls, decks, interlocking patios, and you can see that all of the rankings went up like within a week. So if you're wondering, okay, like what are the types of local links that I should try to acquire? Main ones being local chamber of commerce. Try to hit them up, sign up to be a member, make sure that they have their own directory so that you can show up there with a website link. That would be huge for your SEO. The next thing you can try to do is try to sponsor a local team. So many different sports teams like soccer, baseball, hockey, they list all of their sponsors and they usually add a link to their sponsor's website. So if that organization does that, I would reach out and try to negotiate and try to figure out how much do I need to pay at a minimum to just have my website featured on theirs. Then we found that the next best types of links are industry links. So this is like any home remodeling blog, anything that has to do with your general industry. This could be another like an interior design blog if you're a home modeler, or if you're a plumber, this could be like a home improvement blog. And then what I always recommend is to do some competitor research. So you can use the same tool like Ahrefs and you can look at every single backlink that your competitors have, and you can see what are the local ones, what are the industry relevant ones, and can I try to acquire them for my own business. And here's some bonus tips. We started implementing Microsoft Clarity for all of our clients. It's free and it tells you exactly how people are moving around with your website. It records all of their sessions, so if there's something broken on your website, you can go through the recordings and see what they actually see. You can see where they click, where they drop off, and where they scroll past. This has helped us make a lot of big conclusions, like when I told you guys about how no one goes past down the fold. This is based on all the recordings that we've seen across hundreds of campaigns through Microsoft Clarity. Also, phone call tracking is huge. You can use tools like CallRail or Go High Level that allows you to actually track how many phone calls you get. Was it from the Google Business Profile? Was it from some of the pages that you made? Because at the end of the day, you need to determine the ROI that you are generating from all of your efforts. If you don't track this, you'll have no idea if your SEO is working or not, and you're just going based on pure luck and vibes. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below. I will answer them. Check out some of my other YouTube videos where I talk about SEO. And if you want our help, book a call below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.